people look at resistance as this big something that has to create an impact for everybody to see. But I would say every day in the life of a girl starts with a resistance for the fact that you are a girl. So we believe in celebrating every resistance the girls have, whether big or small. When people grow up in a space without having access to money, when girls grow up in a space like that, they will always feel limited. They will always feel like they are not privileged to have those resources.
I would find myself in spaces very often being very confused about this, these very cute spaces that they thought girls existed in where, I don't know, they were just helplessly sitting there waiting with their open mouths, waiting to be fed your empowerment.
Young people are saying, listen to us, invite us on the table, rethink or invite us to rethink with you how we are going to keep doing this together.
I'm happy that the discourse on funding girls and women and putting money in the hands of girls has taken such a center stage in all spaces.
I would say something that I really sit with, if I can phrase it that way, is that the revolution will not be NGOized.
The resources that are trickled down to some of our movements are often trickled down in ways that are structured for the convenience of those who have access to the resources or for those of us who work for them.
The realities of these girls and these women are not limited to cities. They go to the last mile, so to speak. What is nimble and what is flexible is what girls have been showing us.
I'm sitting with humility. I think when you talk to groups about how do you do participatory work, how do you support women and girls, how do you do community-driven work, a lot of them will tell you, because it's trendy and it's hashtag, oh, I'm doing it. But when you start unpacking who is actually doing what, you find out that there's a lot to learn. And so I'm sitting with that. I'm sitting with the desire to learn how to do it right and to move from girl-centered to girl-led, and for everybody to put their money where their mouth is in this.
For example, in the manifesto, the young people said clearly that they wanted space. They wanted solidarity. They wanted sisterhood. So what that means is you fund space, you fund opportunities for them to be together, you fund opportunities for them to connect, and you don't put an agenda on that hasn't emerged from them. There's a trust in that says, we know that young people know their work. We trust you to pivot, to shift, to change in the way that you need to deal with the reality that you alone are dealing with, that you have the highest stakes because you are the one living the thing that you're fighting against.
Purposeful has been really opening towards being intentional and deliberate about making sure money gets to the hands of girls and they're able to implement it. We are open to funding what ideas you have, and we are open to building up that particular thing.
We have to fund work like we want it to exist forever, because if we do not, we will lose ground.
As you've heard, we are definitely doing a whole lot of things to fund girls, young women, and binary people in interesting ways. We are not afraid to do things differently, and we welcome you to reach out to any of us as you see us across the conference in the few hours of this day and tomorrow. We are absolutely open and welcome ideas and are willing to try anything.
We give money, unrestricted money, to registered and unregistered groups of girls around the world. We believe in girls. People ask us, is that not risky? We say girls are worth the risk, whatever risk there is for the people. So we're very happy to hear these demands.